speeches have but hit your thoughts, which can interpret further. Only, I say things have been strangely born.
The gracious Duncan was pitied at Macbeth. Marry, he was dead.
And the right valiant Banquo, walked too late, whom you may say, if it please you, Fleance killed, for Fleance fled.
Men must not walk too late.
And who cannot want the thought of how monstrous it was for Malcolm to kill his gracious father?
Damn fact!
How did it grieve Macbeth? Did he not straight in pious rage the two delinquents tear, who were the slaves of drink and the thralls of sleep? Was not that nobly done?
Aye, and wisely too. For 'twould have angered any heart alive to hear the men denied. So that I say, he has borne all things well. And I do think that,
Had he, Duncan's son, under his key, as it were, he shall not. They shall find what 'twere to kill a father.
So should Fleance.
But peace, for from broad words and 'cause he failed his presence at the tyrant's feast, I hear Macduff lives in disgrace.
Duncan's son is resided in the English court, and is kept under the most pious Edward.
Thither Macduff has gone to pray the Holy King upon his aid, to wake Northumberland and warlike seaward.
that by the help of these, with him above, to ratify the work, we may again give to our tables meat.
Sleep for nights.
Free from our feasts and banquets, bloody knives.
Some holy angel,
Go, fly to the English court, and bring us this, a swift blessing, under our cursed country, under a hand accursed!
Macbeth, Macbeth, Macbeth. Beware Macduff, beware the Thane of Fife. Dismiss me, enough.
Whatever thou art for thy good caution thinks, thou wast harp to my fear aright. Oh, but one word more.
He will not be commanded. Here's another.
Macbeth, Macbeth, Macbeth. Be bloody, bold, and resolute. Laugh to scorn the power of man, for none of woman born shall harm Macbeth.
Even if Macduff, what need I fear of thee? Yet, I'll make assurance double sure, and take upon the fate. Thou shalt not live. What is this that rises like the issue of a
Listen, but speak not to it.
Macbeth, Macbeth, Macbeth. Be lion-mettled, proud, and take no care. Macbeth vanquished be into great Burnham Wood, to high Dunsinane Hill shall come against him.
That cannot be! Who can impress the forest bid to the tree on fix his earthbound root? Sweet Bodemits good! Yet my heart throbs to know one thing. Tell me, if your art can tell so much, shall my position ever reign in this kingdom?
No more.
I will be satisfied! Can I be less than any form of curse fall upon you? Let me know! Come in without them!
What is your gracious pleasure?
Saw you the weird sisters?
No, my lord.
Came they not by you?
No, indeed, my lord.
On fact and be the air whereon they ride, and dare call those that trust them. I did hear the galloping of horse. Who was came by?
'Tis 2 or 3, my lord, that bring you word. Macduff is fled to England.
To England!
Aye, my lord.
From this moment, the very first things of my heart shall be the first things of my hand. The castle of Macduff I will surprise, seize upon Fife, bring to the edge of the sword his wife, his babes, and any unfortunate souls that trace them in his line. No more boasting like a fool. This deed I'll do before this purpose cool.
What had he done to make him fly the land? His flight was madness. What our actions do not. Our fears do make us traitors. To leave his wife, to leave his babes, his mansion and his titles in a place from whence himself does fly. He loves us not. He wants the natural touch for the poor wren. The most diminutive of birds will fight, her young ones in her nest against the owl. All is the fear and nothing is the love. As little is the wisdom, where the flight so runs against all reason. Fathered, she is, and yet she's fatherless. Sirrah, your father's dead. And what will you do now? How will you live?
As the birds do, mother.
What would worms supply?
The what I get, I mean, so do they. My father's not dead for all you're saying.
Yes, he is dead. And how wilt thou do for a father?
Nay, what wilt thou do for a husband?
Why, I can buy me 20 at any market.
You'll just buy them to sell them again. Is my father a traitor, mother?
Aye, that was.
What is a traitor?
Why, one who swears and lies.
And be all traitors that do so?
Everyone that does so is a traitor and must be hanged.
Who hangs them?
Why, the honest men, of course.
Then the liars and swears are fools. But liars and swears are now to be the honest men and hang up them.
Poor prattler, how thou talkest.
Bless you, fair dame. I'm not too known, but if you'll take a homely man's advice, be not down here. I don't dare to disappoint you nearly, hence with your little ones. Heaven preserve you, I dare abide no longer!
Whither should I fly? I have done no harm. But I remember now. I am in this earthly world where to do harm is often laudable. To do good from time accounted dangerous folly. Why then, alas, Do I put up that womanly defense to say I have done no harm?
Where is your husband?
I hope in no place so unsanctified such as thou mayest find him.
He's a traitor.
Thou I sent him, villain!
What you
No!
Right, Jeffrey!
You kill me, mother! No! What?
Let us seek out some desolate shade, and there we beside bosom empty. Let us not hold fast the moral sword, and like good men, place our downfall in birthdom bestride us. Each new morn, new widows howl, new orphans cry, new sorrows strike heaven on the face, as if it resounds with Scotland.
What you have spoken may be so perchance. This tyrant whose whole name blisters our tongues was once thought honest. You have loved him well. He hath not touched you yet. I am young, but something you may deserve of him through me, and modest wisdom to offer up a weak, poor, innocent lamb to appease an angry God.
I'm not treacherous.
What Macbeth is. A good and virtuous nature may recoil in an imperial charge, but I shall crave your pardon. Angels are bright still, though the brightest fell. All things foul must wear the crowns of grace, but grace must still look so.
Lead, poor country.
Perchance even there where I did find my doubts. Why in that rawness left you wife and child? Those precious motives, those strong knots of love without leave taking. I pray you, let not my jealousies be your dishonors, but mine own safeties. You may be rightly just whatever I shall think.
I be not the villain thou thinkest. Its whole space in the tyrant's grasp, and the rich east to boot. I will be here no longer.
Be not offended. I think our country sinks beneath the yoke. It weeps, it bleeds, and each new day a gash is added to her wounds. I think withal there will be hands uplifted in my right, and here from gracious England have I offer of goodly thousands. But my poor country shall have more vices than it had before by him that shall succeed.
What should he be?
It is myself, I mean, in whom I know all the particulars of vice, so grafted that when they shall be opened, black Macbeth will seem as pure as snow.
Not in the legions of horrid hell can come a devil more damned than evils to top Macbeth.
I grant the bloody, luxurious, false, deceitful, sudden, malicious smacking of every sin that has a name. But there is no bottom, none. In my voluptuousness, your wives, your daughters, your matrons, and your maids could not fill up the cistern of my lust.
Boundless intemperance in nature is a tyranny, and hath been the downfall of many kings. Yet do not fear to take upon your pleasures in a spacious plenty. We have willing gains enough.
With this there grows a sensuous avarice that, were I king, I should cut off the nobles for their lands, desire his jewels in this other's house, and mine more having would be as a sauce to make me hunger more.
This avarice grows deeper, sticks with more pernicious root. Yet, do not fear to take upon what is yours. Scotland hath poisons to fill up your will. Each of these are portable, with other graces weighed.
But I have none. The king becoming graces, as justice, temperance, stableness, bounty, perseverance, mercy, lowliness, devotion, patience, courage, fortitude. I have no relish of these, but abound in the division of each several cried nay. Had I power, I should pour the sweet milk of Concord into hell, uproar all universal peace, confound all unity on earth.
Oh, Scotland! Scotland!
If such a one be fit to govern, speak. I am as I have spoken.
Fit to govern? No, not to live. O nation miserable, with an untitled tyrant bloody sceptered, when shalt thou see thy wholesome days again? Thy father was a most sainted king. Fare thee well. These evils thou hast repeatedst upon thyself have banished me from Scotland. Oh, my breast, thy hope ends here.
But doth this noble passion, child of integrity, hath from my soul wiped the black scruples, reconciled my thoughts to thy good truth and honor. Devilish Macbeth, by many of these trains, hath sought to win me into his power. And wisdom plucks me from overcredulous haste. But God above, deal between thee and me. For even now I put myself in thy direction and unspeak mine own detraction. I am yet unknown to woman, never was forsworn, scarcely have covenant with mine own. At no time broke my faith, would not betray the devil to his fellow, and delight no less in truth than life. My first false speaking was this upon myself: what I am truly is thine and my poor country's to command. Why are you silent?
Such welcome and unwelcome things at once. It is hard to reconcile. See, who comes here?
My countrymen.
Oh, ever gentle cousin, welcome hither. Stand Scotland where it did.
This poor country. Most afraid to know itself. Not. Called her mother. But her grave. Where nothing. But who knows nothing? Once seen the smile, where sighs and groans and shrieks that rend the air are made. And good men's lives expire before the flowers in their caps.
What's the newest grief?
She made a teach a new one.
How does my wife?
Well,
And my children? The tyrant has not battered at their peace?
no. They were well at peace where I did leave them. When I came hither to transport these tidings which I heavily borne, there ran a rumor of many worthy fellows that were out. Now is the time of help. Your eye in Scotland will help create soldiers, make her run and fight, to doth dire distresses.
Great the comfort we are coming thither. Gracious England hath lent us good seaward and 10,000 men. An older and better soldier none than Christendom gives out.
I can answer. Comfort with the like, I have words that could be held under desert air, where hearing should not latch them. Let not your ears despise my tongue forever, which shall possess them with a heavy sound, shall forget they heard.
If it be mine, do not keep it from me. Quickly, let me have it.
Your wife and babies, savagely slaughtered.
Merciful heaven! What man ne'er put your hand upon your brow to give sorrow words? The grief that does not speak whispers the o'erfraught heart and bids it break.
My children? Too?
Wife, children, servants, all that can be found.
I must stay from this. My wife killed too.
I have
Be
said.
comforted!
He has no children. All my pretty ones. Did you say all? Oh, hell tide all! All my pretty chickens. and they're damned down with one foul swoop.
Dispute it like a man.
I shall do so, but first I must feel it as a man. Oh, I could not remember where such time was, where things were so precious to me. Did heaven not look on and take their part? Sinful MacBeth, they were struck with thee!
Be this the whetstone for your sword. Let grief convert to anger. Blunt not the heart, enrage it.
Oh, I could play the woman with mine eye and braggart with my tongue. But, gentle heaven, forgive all intermission. Front to front, let me face this fiend of Scotland. Bring him into mine sword's reach. And if he escape, heaven forgive him too.
Come, we go to the king. Our power is ready, MacBeth is ripe for shaking. Receive what cheer you may. The night is long that never finds the day.
I had 2 nights walking to, but can perceive no truth in the report. When was it she last walked?
Since His Majesty went into the field, I've seen her rise from her bed, throw her nightgown upon her, unlock her closet, take forth paper, fold it, write upon it, read it, afterwards seal it, and again return to bed. Yet, all this in most fastest sleep.
A great perturbation in nature, to at once the benefit of sleep, and to the effects of watching. What, at any time, have you heard her say?
That, sir, which I will not report after her.
You may to me, and 'tis most what you should.
Neither to you nor anyone, having no witness to confirm my speech. Lo you, here she comes, and upon my life, fast asleep. Observe her, stand close.
See, her eyes are open.
Aye, but her sense is shut.
Look how she rubs her hands.
It is an accustomed action with her, seen thus washing her hands. I've known her to continue this in this quarter of an hour. Yet here's a spot.
Hark, she speaks.
Out, damn spot, out, I said. 1, 2. Why then 'tis time to do it. Hell is murky. Fie, my lord, fie. A soldier and a fear? What need we fear? Who knows it? When none can call our power to account. Yet, who would have thought the old man who had so much blood in him? The Thane of Fife had a wife. Where is she now? What will these hands ne'er be clean?
Go to. Go to. You have known what you should not.
She has said what she should not. Heaven knows what she has done.
The smell of blood still. All the perfumes of Arabia will not sweeten this little hand.
What a sigh is there. The heart is sorely charged.
I would not have such a heart in my bosom for the dignity of the whole body.
Wash your hands. Put on your nightgown. Look not so pale. I tell you once again, Banquo's buried. He cannot come out unscathed.
Even so?
To bed. To bed. There's a knocking at the gate. Come. Give me your hand. What's done cannot be undone. To bed. To bed.
More need she to divine than the physician. God forgive us all. Look after her. My mind she has made it, and amazed my sight. I think, but dare not speak.
Good night, good doctor.
The English power is near, led by Malcolm, his uncle Seward, and the good MacBeth.
There's Seward's son, and many unrough youths that even now protest their first of manhood.
Revenge is burning them!
For their dear causes to the grim and bloody would alarm, excite the mortified man.
Near Burnham Wood shall we well meet them, that way they are coming.
What does the tyrant?
Great doesn't any strongly fortifies.
Some say he's mad. Others that lesser hate him do call it
Valiant fury!
Now does he feel his secret murders sticking on his hands?
Those he commands move only in command, nothing in love!
Now does he feel his title hang loose about him, like a giant's robe upon a dwarvish thief.
Make we our march towards Burnham!
Be no more reports, let them fly all! Till Burnham Wood remove to Dunsinane, I cannot change with fear. What of the boy Malcolm? Was he not born of woman? The fiends that know all mortal consequences have pronounced me thus. Fear not, Macbeth, for no man or woman born shall not have power upon thee. Then fly, false stains! The mind I sway by and the heart I bear shall never sag with doubt, nor shake with fear. The devil damn thee, black, thou cream-faced loon. Where goest thou that goose look?
There, sir, father.
Geese, fill in.
Soldiers, sir.
What soldiers patch? What soldiers way-faced?
See what force, so please you.
Satan. I'm sick at heart when I have it. Satan, I say! I have lived long enough. My way of life has fallen into the cedar, the yellow leaf, as that which should accompany old age. Such as obedience, honor, troops of friends. I shall not look but in their stead curses. Not loud but deep. Mouth, honor, breath. Satan!
What is your grace's will?
What news more?
All is confirmed. Which will support it?
Fight till from my bones my flesh be hacked. Give me my armor.
'Tis not needed yet.
I will wear it. Send out more horses, scour the country round, and hang those that talk of fear. What is our patient, doctor?
Not so sick, my lord. I showed if she has trouble with incoming fancies that keep her from rest.
Will cure her of that. Canst thou not minister to a mind diseased, pluck from the memory a rooted sorrow, raise the written portions of the brain, and come up with some sweet oblivious antidote to cleanse the bosom of that perilous stuff which weighs upon the heart?
There ain't the patient must minister to himself.
Throw physic to the dogs, I'll none of it. Doctor, the things flight from me. What rhubarb, chyme, or purgative drug will scour these English hence? Hast thou heard of them?
Aye, my good lord. Your royal preparation makes us hear something.
I'll not be afraid of death and bane till Burnham would come to Dunsinane.
Were I from Dunsinane away in Clare, profit again should hardly draw me here.
I hope the days are near at hand and the chambers will be safe. We doubted nothing. What is this before us?
Who would have burned him?
Let every soldier hew him down and bow and bear it before him. Thereby shall we shadow the numbers of our host and make discovery earn report of us.
It shall be done.
We learned no other, but the Lord Tyrant keeps still in Dunsinane, and we will endure our settling down before it.
'Tis his main hope. Both more and less have given him the revolt, and none do serve with them but constrained faces hearts are absent too.
Thoughts speculative, their unsure hopes relate, though certain strokes must arbitrate.
Towards which advance to war.
Ah! More reports, let them fly on. Hang out our banners on the outward walls, the cry is still they come. Our castle will laugh us each to scorn. Here let them lie till famine and the ague eat them up. Ah! What was that noise? It is the cry of woman, my good lord. I have almost forgotten the taste of fears. I have supped full with horrors. Dian is familiar to my salutary thoughts. Cannot one start me. Wherefore was that cry?
The queen, my lord, is dead.
She should have died hereafter. There would have been a time for such a word. Tomorrow. And tomorrow. And tomorrow! Creeps in with petty pace, from day to day, to the last syllable of recorded time. All our yesterdays have lighted fools the way to dusty death. Out! Out! Brief candle. Life's but a walking shadow. A poor player who struts and frets his hour upon the stage and is then heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. Thou comest to use thy tongue, thy story quickly.
Gracious my lord, I should report that which I said, I saw, but know not have.
Well, say, sir.
As I did stand and watch upon the hill, I looked toward burning him, and anon methought the wood began to move.
Liar and slave!
Let me endure your wrath, if it be not so. Within this 3 mile that I see it coming, I say, a moving grove.
If thou speakest false, upon the next tree thou shalt hang alive, till famine cling thee. If thy speech be sooth, I begin to doubt the equivocation of the fame that lies like truth. Fear not, till Burnham Wood come to Dunsinane. And now a wood comes to Dunsinane, arm and out! If this would she about just disappear, there be no flying hence, nor tarrying here. I begin to be aweary of the sun, and wish that the estate of the world were now undone. Ring the alarm bell! Come wind, blow rack! At least we'll die with harness on our back.
Really keep screens slow down and she'll let those off. You, worthy cousin, shall lead our first battle. Myself and I shall take upon us and remain to do according to our order.
May but we find the tyrant's power tonight, and he shall fall if he cannot fight.
Make all of our trumpets speak. Give them all breath, those clamorous harbingers of blood and death!